right. So for my closing argument, I want to congratulate and shout out to our colleague here, our fellow MK True Crime contributor, Ashley Merchant, because she has, she's ushered in now the end of the Fani Willis fiasco saga that captivated the world right here in my home state and town of Atlanta, Georgia, because earlier this week, we got final word from the Georgia Supreme Court. What had happened was there was an appeal. Willis was booted off the case by the Court of Appeals. They said that she had the appearance of impropriety and that under the rules of professional conduct and under the laws of the state of Georgia, she had to be removed from the case. She asked the Georgia Supreme Court, she said, look, I want to lodge a discretionary appeal. She filed for a petition for a writ of certiorari. The Supreme Court did not have to hear her appeal. She asked if they would. Well, after almost a year, they said no. It took a long time, but they said, we are not going to even take up your appeal. The Fani Willis situation is over. This is now an indictment without a prosecutor. It's an orphan. So what happens next? What happens next is a state agency in the state of Georgia called the Prosecuting Attorneys Council has to decide whether or not they are going to appoint another prosecutor to take over the case. The Prosecuting Attorneys Council could itself take the case because they have prosecutorial authority, but they are the agency when a prosecutor conflicts out or is removed for whatever reason, they have to make the other appointment. But look, no other prosecutor in their right mind wants this case. It's too convoluted, it's too complex, it's too costly, and quite frankly, there's too much of a mess that would have to be cleaned up if anybody even wanted to move forward with the case. So I predict that this is going to be eventually the end of the case. I don't think they're going to find a prosecutor who wants to pick up the torch and move on, and I don't think the Prosecuting Attorneys Council does either. So kudos to Ashley Merchant. She did an awesome job, and this is a truly landmark legal episode in the history of the United States.